Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm back to do another video. I'm gonna try to show you guys some Burger Kings. Not just any Burger Kings. These are actually older school ones. Now I don't know what they look like on the inside of them, but I've heard we got them outside here. So first off, we have the original one here, which I don't know why it wasn't wanting to work here, but I wanted to see if I can find some themed ones. So I'll be, doing that real quick. It's what's really iconic I like about this is actually look. Speaking of iconic, look at this one. That's weird. So it has the new sign up, but it's got the new sign up, but it still has the old logo over here. See, the new one, the big sign has the old and the new logo, but then the smaller sign, or the smaller ones, have the older one. See that? Isn't that kind of weird? They both have two different designs, unless they were getting ready to maybe put up the sign. I don't know. No, they kept it. That's weird. That is a very weird, thing they did, though. Yeah, I didn't expect to see that. So Burger King kind of mixed and matched there. Yeah, I can see Burger King's kind of what they're kind of doing there. They're kind of like, I noticed like not all locations are getting the newer ones. My guess is maybe they're kind of mixing and matching maybe. They realize that some people, prefer the older stuff. Some people prefer the newer stuff, I've been kind of noticing that. Speaking of weird, too, look at the McDonald's here, too. The McDonald's dinner, too. Maybe I'll check that out if I have time. I'm going to do mainly the Burger Kings, but I don't know. Like 6 months ago. It's interesting that it's like that location kept the sides of the roof, but they flattened it down. That's interesting. So they made the roof flatter and more simple, but they actually kept the most of the original work of the building. That's really interesting. Like, see, it's still got the bricks and stuff on it. I guess ours and Holt Summit kind of did that too. Well, they didn't keep the roof part at all, but I think they kept kind of the color scheme, I think. If I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Because a lot of them just painted all kind of gray and all that. But somewhere here, there's the original Burger King. There's the original Burger King, and there's actually an old school one there, I believe, if it hasn't been remodeled, but it looked like it was more recently. Oh, here we go. Here's the original. This is the original Burger King. Check this out. Now they said it's been remodeled. It looks like we have some images down there too, but they remodeled it back and they've remodeled it to make it up to date. But look, it doesn't even have the crown on there or anything like that. So they got kept pretty much everything. They did kind of change up, but there's like nothing there though. So I'm not sure why they changed that. It looks like it gets a lot of business though. But this is one of the locations I wanted to show you guys. So we're gonna show off some images. Like, check out that. Like, look at the inside of that. Look how cool that is. That's so cool. Like little checkers on the walls and all that. They said it's been updated though, so I'm not sure what they updated. Maybe it's the floor. Yeah, it looks like they updated maybe the flooring a little because the flooring looks a little bit, newer. But they kept a lot of like there's the the old walls and all that. And then there's the wall and all that. It's kind of funny though. Both Burger King and McDonald's have they've been rivals for years, and they both started like in the same state. It's pretty funny. It's really funny. But I think even McDonald's I think even their headquarters, because their headquarters did get torn down, but it did start out here too. So. That looks like the old building, though. It looks a little bit different now. So, I don't know if that's still there. Because they probably had to make it a little bit bigger. Or maybe that's what that was, like a stand. I'm not sure. But that's really cool. Like, that is really cool. Like, I really like that a lot. And also, it looks kind of like a house in a way, But yeah, it's like they changed it a little bit, but not a ton. And it leaves too. It's like fall there. It's starting to become fall finally where I'm at, but it's still not fall completely. Yeah, so it's weird too. That's actually the Google Maps thing. So I guess they decided to do all that beforehand. I'm not sure. But I like the different colored benches too. But yeah, they said they did update it a little bit, which I kind of wish they may have kept it the same. It being the first one, but I mean they kept a lot of things in the building that make it resemble an older looking one. That's so cool though. I might have to go visit it. But I hear this location is actually not owned by the actual corporation. And that's actually what the McDonald's in California is too. It's actually not owned by the actual people. So I don't think they can update it, is what I heard. Now I could be wrong. McDonald's could go in there and try to update it, but from what I could hear, they can't really do anything about it. Now speaking of, a trip through time, I might even show you guys another historical thing, or well, this one's more, I might show you, I thought about doing this in a separate video, but I think I'm going to do it in this video, and that is Kmart, because there's like one Kmart left in the US, so I might show you guys it. I don't know, or maybe I might do it in another video. I don't know, because there are a few over in the islands, but they're pretty much all gone at this point. It says shoot wrong Burger King. Save BK. I don't know what the heck that is. Oh yeah, there's the flooring. You see the flooring? It's like a different wood. Now it's all black. So they changed it a little bit. They did change the flooring a little bit, but they kept a lot of the other stuff in there. I mean, to be fair, the floors, are usually things that gotta be redone the most. When you're like walking around and all that, but I don't know, it could have been kind of nice to use the same materials they used before. But for the most part, like I said, they actually keep it the same. Got some old uniforms too. I guess you can buy those. There's a lot of photos here. Also, look at that. God, that looks so yummy. I'm so hungry right now. Take me to BK right now. Got this one here. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We get to see the inside of it. That's so cool. Heck, I mean, I'm not there right now, but I got my wish. Look at that. I can look around in the store. Look at that. I got a little vending machine in there too. Smart pirate chest. I hope that claw machine isn't a scam, because a lot of claw machines are freaking scams and they don't give you anything. That's from 2 years ago. They got some old school lights in there. I guess to be fair, the claw machine in like Denny's that we eat at, it's not like this. It's not jinxed like this. But a lot of them are. Like I've used a lot of claw machines in the past, and they steal your money. They scam you. In Strikers, this is like a bowling alley over by my dad's work. They scam you. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say too. I'm speaking of claw machines. At group, we actually had a group at Strikers. I was trying to tell this person, I'm like, you're gonna blow all your money trying to get this machine because it's not gonna give you it. She got kind of snotty with me. This wasn't one of the staff members. This was like one of the parents that took their kids there, and I'm like, all right, well, it's your money. I'm like, I can't stop you. I mean, yeah, I got a little annoyed because I'm like, just trying to help here. She never got the toy. She never got it, like I figured. Because it's like it would refuse to pick it up. Now, I'm not sure if that's illegal or not. I'm not sure. Because, I mean, technically, they're not forcing you to do it. But I'm like, at the same time, like, I don't think, it's fair to scam little kids either. I think that's kind of disrespectful, Like, I wouldn't do that to little kids. I wouldn't do that to them. But I'm just saying. We can go outside the door, it looks like. Can't go in the bathrooms, which kind of stings. We can go outside, though. Go outside here. It's so pretty, though. Look at it's fall. It doesn't say when this was taking place, though. Go back inside though, but I really like all these different colored benches too. They're really nice. But yeah, I'm not sure what's all been updated and what's not though. But yeah, it's kind of a crazy story. Like, hell, I don't even remember how this even happened. But somehow they were able to keep the original one. But there's apparently a contract, from what I can hear. And if they somehow screw the contract up or they miss it, then their place will be gone. But yeah, there's there's that too. Is that the restrooms? Oh, it says employees only. Got some root beer though. I don't know if does Burger King still have root beer? I don't remember if they do or not. They got some sundaes there. That looks really good. I don't remember if they got any of that other stuff. You can buy some hoodies, some hats, some shirts. It's a little bit pricey, though. I'll say that. The merchandise looks a little bit pricey, but it does look really interesting. And this is somebody's house here. There's a lot of images, though. Yeah, I think I'll save the Kmart thing for another video. I want to show you guys these Burger Kings, though, because these ones are, well, there's this one, and then I don't know if there's any other ones that are unique in Illinois, but there's definitely one of those. Also, has another view of the inside of it. I can go through the little window, looks like. I can see inside of it too, see that? It's like no employees though. Where's all the employees at? Oh, it says a publisher. Okay, so they're the people that, that do all that. Okay. But it's nice to see that, they still have this, here and all that, even if it looks like it's been updated a little bit, I'm glad that it's still here and they actually have kept it up pretty nice. I mean, look at the walls and all that, and the food. The food looks really good. I don't know how it tastes, because I can't look at a food and see how it tastes. All I can do is drool, like I feel like I'm doing right now. But, yeah, but yeah, it's a thing there, too. You got all that, and, yeah, I'm pretty sure that, well, it says the original Burger King. I don't know if there was the original one that's still around, or if there's others, but there is an 80s themed one. I don't know where that's at. I'm pretty sure, though, it's in Illinois. Oops, sorry. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff in here. Look, I got that there. French fries. I don't know if that's around his neck, but it's kind of weird there. But oh, yeah, here's some pictures. See some pictures and stuff. What are they doing here? Not sure what was going on in there. Oh, I like the little ice creams you get there too. It's pretty funny. Like, look at these. You got little eyeballs on them. Or those like what kind of candy is that? We regularly get meals here, especially in the summer. Friday night, curious, and Sunday in the park date night with the wife my family loves. Hooter Burger was delicious, and so were the fries, and topped it off with lemon ice cream. Cone with googly eyes. Okay, if you are in East Center Illinois, this is the must stop. Interesting. Oh, there's the prices too, the food, I guess. Definitely not the original pricing, though. I don't know if they'd be able to keep it open, though, with the original pricing. Yeah, I hear back in the day, burgers and all were, like, super cheap. I don't know, I mean, to be fair, I think even Burger King itself, like, I think I can get a lot of that still kind of cheaper. But it is really cool that they have all this. But there are lots of photos, so this must be a very popular place. But yeah, this definitely must be a popular location. I'm not going to show, like, every single image off, because that would be a kind of a pain to do, but... That's not really what I was trying to do. Shoot. Okay. So it's American Publishing. A home decorator. I wanted to see if they got any photos here. What was that? Wait, what was that? What is that? Some weird looking images. Oops, I didn't know why that happened. I guess maybe I backed out too many times. I was gonna see if they had any photos of some of the older stuff, though. I wish I could just scroll to the bottom, you know. I will say it loads faster than freaking Facebook. Facebook sucks at this. It says Lucy Loves. That sounds familiar. Is that like in Hannibal or something? Because I think I've been there. I got a pizza place here. It just takes a long time to go through all that. I just wanted to see kind of how far they go back. Because a couple years isn't going to be much. I mean, I don't think they probably would got to Holt Summit. I don't know if they travel, or they just sticking around, in the same area. Wait, it says U.S. Donuts. No, that's not. I don't know where that's at. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can find any old photos of some of these locations, if there's any. Like, I would like to find some of, what was that, like, I was wanting to find one of, there's that, what was it? Oh, yeah, that, themed McDonald's and all that they had, you know, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know if there would be any of that. Or I could, even if it's in Illinois, I could find the McDonald's. If it's still there. I don't know. I don't remember when they tore. I forgot when they tore it down. God, there's like so much stuff. It's gonna take me forever to go through all that. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll go ahead and just pause the video right now. And then kind of come back. Because I wanted to see how far back it goes. So I'll probably go ahead and do that. Also, I like the little green here. It looks pretty nice. What's the arrow for? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay. No, good to know. Good to know. But yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back in a second. Okay, apparently, yeah, it was taking too long to do this. Also, I didn't realize they have not posted in like 11 months. That's crazy. But apparently, I can just do this. Well, no, apparently not. I can go to newest, but I can't go to oldest. That's so stupid. Like, why the hell is it like this? There's a cave. Why the hell is it like this? Why can't I just go to, like, freaking oldest? They're not even showing me all of that anyway. I don't know. I don't know why it's like this. But look at all those photos. That would take me like forever to go through. We'll go back to the Burger King because I'm wanting to show you guys the other ones. I mean, I could sit there and scroll, but I'm like, I don't want to freaking scroll forever. Speaking forever, it looks like this one's finally done. Okay, so that was, what was that again? That was... Like, it doesn't even say how far, though, it is out there either. There we go, there's one that looks interesting. I think. Looks kind of old, like a... Oh, old and worn out. But I don't think that's the, I don't know if that's the 80s one or not. It looks like, though, it has some photos of it. Oh yeah, there's like some blue in there and all that. So like, I don't know, they got like some stuff, but I don't think this is the one I'm thinking of. It definitely has the sea blue, though. Look at all that blue. There's like a YouTuber who found a Burger King that actually had like sea blue. He actually found a Burger King that actually had entirely. I mean, this is blue, but like the other stuff was like blue. Like it was blue. And actually, this Burger King kind of looks interesting because it looks kind of more like outdoory-ish, like picnic looking. Like look at the ceiling and all that. Kind of looks nice. They got little flowers on there too. But the other one kind of closed down. I don't know if why they closed. I think maybe Burger King's been closing, I guess, down a bunch of locations. So there's that. Also, there's a play area in there too. Looks awfully small, but it's in a sunroom. That's a sunroom. This Burger King still has a sunroom in it. Yeah. That's what makes this one kind of unique in a way. It's in Illinois. So I guess if you guys want to go check out some cool Burger Kings, well, go to Illinois. Illinois has got you covered. Missouri's got a few. We have like a couple of them that have giant play areas in them. I mean, the Columbia one's got a huge play area in it, but if you're looking for like uniqueness, yeah, I think some of these other ones probably be better. But I'm not gonna bother checking out probably the reviews because a lot of times Burger King kind of tends to be kind of not really the greatest. When it comes, they're kind of hit or miss, kind of like a good chunk of fast food places. Also, it looks like an older Arby's too. That's an older Arby's. It's not like a super old one, but it's definitely older. But yeah, I could check it out, but I'm like, I don't really want to bother with it. But yeah, that's that. But yeah, see, I wouldn't be able to go. I don't know if I'd be able to go to that one. I think it's too far away. It'd be like 3 hours away. If I had a car, I could probably go with. My problem with having a car is I can't focus, And I don't really have any relatives that could just take me to there either. What the heck is this? Car wash? I guess I could actually go through Google Maps on some of these too and actually look at them in the past too. But eventually I'll probably do that, but I mainly been just trying to get to the old school ones and all that. Now, it looks like there used to be a gas station there. Or I guess it's still there. I got another one there too. Yeah, it's like they were built in something. There's like a gas station there too. It was a Walgreens. Yeah, Walgreens, I've been hearing, has been shutting down a bunch of stuff. And I bet too, I'm speaking of things getting shut down, I bet over here, I wonder if there would be a Blockbuster or something over there. Don't see a family video. Hmm. They have it all boarded up though. So I guess must have tore that one down. Yeah, they tore it down and just built one right next to it. Looks like. I don't know, or maybe they just turned it into a box because it looks like it's still there. I usually just don't see it like that though. That's what's weird. They have a White Castle over there. White Castle, honestly, it's okay. I don't really care for their food as much as at other places, but they're alright. Like, I'll get them every so often, but I haven't tried their chicken sandwiches yet. I gotta do that for you guys. Gotta try out some chicken sandwiches and do some video on that. Got a White Castle in Colombia, but yeah, but I mean, but still, it's kind of interesting though. But also, this is an interesting building. But yeah, it looks like they did kind of remodel that location though. I guess I could check out that one real quick. Oh yeah, here you go. Oh, look at the little seats there. See the seats? See that seats? The seats still got little crowns on them. I wonder what they do to some of these places when they, like, do people just take them home or something? I mean, I see some people selling them on eBay, but some of the stuff on eBay, but I don't know. Also, this location actually looks really cool. I wish the outside looked cool too. I mean, I kind of hate the simple box design, but actually the inside looks so cool. Look at this though. Look how cool this is. I like that. I actually do kind of like that a little bit. What the heck is this? What is that?
All right, let's get started. How's everyone doing today? Fine, good, great. I love all those answers. This is my first time here, so I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Marvin Covington, and this is my third cafeteria I've been at now. I'm so happy I'm able to help more and more people.
So a cafeteria?
So what we're going to do today is we're going to start off playing some games. I love games.
I don't know what the point of that was. It's like that one had a sunroof in it too. But yeah, that one doesn't look as cool as the other one though that I saw. But it still had like it looked kind of cool in a way, with the little chairs and all that. But the other one had like a bunch of blue and all that, and they're not sure why Burger King went blue for a while, but they did. I mean, at least when they remodeled it, they did something, with it. There's like the outside of it, I guess, when it's... No, it's not snowing, though. What the heck is that? Like, is it raining? It must be raining. Definitely ain't snowing unless, Illinois got some blizzard, I wasn't aware of in the summer. And I kind of like the dining room of this one, too, but I kind of like the art of the new one, too. McDonald's had a few remodels where they did that, but most of it looks like crap, so, so it's, nice to see that not all fast food places are doing that, but, yeah, a lot of McDonald's I've been to, it's like they barely do anything. They make it look kind of about the same and all that, I wonder what was there before. Do we got some stuff over there? What is that? JB Biz or whatever that is. I don't know what is that. There's like a couple different things before. Hmm. I don't know what that was. Like an old Taco Bell. I should be showing off, the other Burger King, but I was just curious like that. I mean, I'm gonna be showing them off anyway, and as that's like it doesn't really matter. But check out that Taco Bell there, though. That's crazy. What is that? Is that Circuit City over there? I don't know what that was. I don't know. It looks like maybe it's State Farm. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, you can see a better view of that though on Taco Bell. But yeah, you see, it got remodeled and all, and then now it looks like that. Yeah, so unlike the one in Fulton, we have this one got remodeled and got the ugly design where it looks like a flat freaking pancake. It does look like though it would have been remodeled away because ours got remodeled. I think like 2 years ago, or was it last year? It got remodeled. I don't remember. So yeah, that was. I did that there. Did get the new signage too, so I got both the ugly treatments. It's like there was another building there before too. I don't know. Let's go ahead and what the heck did I just do? I don't know what I just did. Trying to see if I can find the older school one. There's a new school one. Got an old school one and got a new school one. This one actually has the logo on both of them. I'll check it out in the future. I've already kind of messed up a bit. I mean, I'm supposed to be showing you guys the old stuff here. Speaking of old school, it's like we got an old school Burger King right here. I don't know if this is it though. I don't know. That doesn't look like it's it. There's like an 80s thing. I hope I'm looking in the right state, but I'm pretty sure there was one in Illinois somewhere. I'm pretty sure. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. I hit the wrong button again. Sorry, I'm trying to avoid this. It's like I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got like the timer thing in the way. I think it's a little bit more difficult. Got another box, little box one there. Or like that one actually looks like though it was. Oh, that's actually 9 years ago. It looks so modern for being 9 years ago. I don't know what the heck this is. This looks like it's actually. Is this even open anymore? Okay, it is. See, it's got like the old stuff here though. But yeah, it looks like it's been remodeled a while ago though. So I guess this location kept their they remodeled it but kept the old look to it. So that's nice. Ooh, I like the inside of this one too. I gotta check more of these out. Maybe, I don't know. What's that 6 years ago? When's this taken? Also 6 years ago. That is the front of the register though, so maybe I don't know. I might have to actually look it up I mean, I could just do it in another video, but I promised you guys I was gonna do it, in here, but I can't find it. I can't find this, but there is like one 80 school themed McDonald's left. I don't know if there's any more. Also, speaking of old school, look at this. Is that still there? I'm not sure. You got an older looking KFC there. Now, that's definitely an older one because they don't look like that anymore. And you got McDonald's over there too. That would be last year though, so I don't know. Oh, that's a weird looking Burger King. I like how the image actually kind of changed though, the way it looks though. Kind of weird. Wow, these are weird looking restaurants. Like, look at this one. That's a weird looking McDonald's. Oh, and there's the Taco Bell. There's a Pizza Hut. I kind of forgot about those. Yeah, those are very rare, but that's a very weird McDonald's. I wonder why it looked like that. No, see, that's another themed one that's not there anymore. But that one didn't get remodeled in 2012. Or if it did, I don't know. That's weird, though. But see, that one I don't think pulled up when I was looking in Illinois. So I don't know what that's all about. I don't know. Maybe, I guess I can show this one off real quick. I'm only doing that because, it's, well, maybe if I can actually get down there and show that off. I will only do it because, McDonald's and all that. And I can't get it to pull up. But I'm trying not to do too many different restaurants in, a video, just because, trying to title this for you guys is kind of hard, but I can't get some of this stuff to pull up sometimes, so, I'm in Fulton right now, and when I look up McDonald's, it'll pull up them in Columbia, and then, Holt Summit and Jeff, but it will not pull up all of them, because there's actually a McDonald's but in between, Columbia and Jeff, so, trying to see. It says Pizza Hut. It says I got an AutoZone there, and what do we got here? I'm trying to see if I can find it. I don't remember where the heck it's at. Hold on, I have to look it up again. Let's see. We got KFC over here. Okay, KFC. That's if I could just freaking go to it, but I can't. Okay, so it's literally right next door to KFC. Okay, so either next door or across the street from Taco Bell. Oops. I just messed this up, I think. Didn't mean to do that. Hope I can redo that. Burger King there. There we go. Maybe I missed that. I don't know. Darn it, I don't know what happened there. That was kind of weird. We got a play area here. Look, it's all colorful. Probably ain't colorful anymore. Ooh, I like the tables. Is that flowers? It looks like flowers. Either that or it's like maybe M&M's, because they do have, their M&M McFlurries. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Flowers, though, but I could be wrong. Here's their dining room. I don't know if that's when they remodeled it or not. I think 8 years ago, yeah, that would be, because 10 years ago would have been, so yeah, they would have already remodeled it then. But I'm not sure why it why it looked like that. Because it feels like a very interesting, design. It looked like a themed one too. So it would be nice to go on YouTube and be able to look at that. Be able to go on YouTube and, look at the stuff. Oh yeah, I got that little cup there too. I forgot about that. They kind of got rid of those now again. They're kind of gone. I wish they would have kept those cups, but they kind of got rid of them again. They should have just kept all that. That's 8 years ago again. It's a very weird picture. Trying to see if I could find any more, photos of it anywhere. But I don't see anything. Nah, there's not any photos. The updates, I'm sure it's probably... And they're going to advertise their food. Because that's what they do. I'm not gonna say that they're not gonna advertise your food, but they're not advertising the monopoly stuff. I figured they'd be doing that. It's kind of weird they're not doing it, but I don't know. Let's see how come I can do this and go from newest to oldest, but when it comes to photos, I only get the option to go to newest or most popular. That makes absolutely no sense. I don't understand that. But I wanted to see if there's anything here, but there might not be. So I'll go ahead and actually pause it real quick because I'm not going to worry about reading this stuff. Hold on. Oh my god. This was a pain in the ass. I'm sorry guys, but this was a pain in the ass. Okay, so what happened was it felt like seconds for you. It took me probably, I don't know how, I wasn't paying attention at the time, but probably at least 30, maybe 35 minutes trying to do this. There's this YouTuber I watch, he seems like a nice person, I'm hoping he is, because, I don't know him personally, but he makes historical videos on some places. Well, he was talking about a 80s themed Burger King. Apparently, though, it was it was not torn down. It was, it's still there, I think. But, yeah, it was made a few months ago, so I think it's still there. So it kept all its features. But the restaurant itself is gone. So, yeah, the restaurant itself is gone. They closed it down. So, I got that kind of confused. And then I saw there was a 90s one. I was like, you know what? Why don't I look for the 90s one? But then, because apparently I could not figure out, well, I don't know when it closed. Because, I don't know if he said it in his video or not. But, he didn't say, where exactly it's at. He said the name of the town, but not where it's at. So I don't know what state it's in or anything. So then I decided, like, well, I saw this, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this instead. This is actually from 5 days ago, but this is the original Burger King, which is also in Illinois, or the oldest looking location. The original Burger King itself was in, it was in, Columbia, not Columbia, I mean Florida. It's not there anymore. Its building's still there, but it was turned into something else as well. So it kind of sucks. Also, I don't know what they're building there. Kind of crazy. But yeah, it took me forever to find it. And then Google Maps, like trying to like freaking navigate Google Maps, it sucks. Like it was not wanting to work at all for me. But you can see here, you see though that they're trying to like, but see there, they have the sign still. Well, I mean, they had the building there, but the signs actually changed. So, and sadly, they got rid of the old sign, which kind of sucks. I kind of wish they could have had the old sign too. Because actually, when this would have came out, actually, it would be not the old sign, it would be the original sign, because they would have had the burger guy on there and all that. I think this location would have had it. I'm not sure. But definitely a weird design. Kind of looks similar to, Steak and Shake in a way. I don't know if I showed off that location. I don't think I have. But, the way things are changing, that's why I'm kind of doing it like this, because, when they tear down buildings, Google Maps sometimes will show off the buildings, but sometimes it won't. It's like they still have the logo there. So they actually didn't even get rid of the logo at all. I'm surprised. I'm surprised they didn't switch to the older one, because people are going back to that. Now, I guess, ironically, though, the old logo, though, technically, was in a square like this. And then after that, they started cutting them out. So a lot of locations are getting the newer logo, which has the older design, but instead of it, being in a square like this, it's just a cutout. It's going to be a cutout. Now, I don't know, not a lot of locations are getting it right now, but I don't know what it was like when they switched it to this logo in the 1990s, like the late 1990s. Like, I don't know, like, what that was all about, so. But that's actually pretty cool. You got that, and I got some photos here you can take, too. So you can kind of see what it looks like inside the building. Look at that. It's got the checkered floors. It's got the pictures on the wall. It's everything. It's not very busy, it looks like, though. Here's the old signage, though. That's the signage they used to have. Which I'm surprised, again, they don't have that anymore. Like, I'm surprised they didn't keep that. That's what it looked like. It had the Burger King guy on the top of it. Some of the locations had different signage. But see, they got the merchandise in here's got that. But you can see in here though, they kept everything the same. I guess maybe they were forced to, similar to McDonald's, maybe they were forced to like remodel some of the stuff, but yeah, they pretty much looks like they have almost everything in there, I think. I think they do. Maybe the floors might have changed a little bit, but the outside of it looks the same. I think they got the picture still in there. This one's actually close by too. For me to actually go and do the McDonald's one, I would have to travel quite a bit of ways to go to one. I know there's one in California, but I think there are a few others too. But yeah, but that is actually cool. They got that location though. Got the red chairs in there too. They got the walls. I don't know if they got rid of the walls or not. I don't know if they're still there. wasn't paying much attention to that. Like from 8 years ago, but that's definitely old. But look how small the booths are, dude. The booths are really small. I'm surprised they didn't make the booths so big back in the day, because, with families eating there and all that, you figured there'd be more space for people. But that's actually really cool that that's actually there. Of course, it's kind of far away. I'd have to go with a friend or something. But yeah, I don't know how long it'll be there either. That's the problem, because they keep remodeling a bunch of stuff. Although Burger King's kind of not been doing that as much. Burger King's been kind of going back to the older stuff, I've been noticing. I think I've said this before in my videos that Burger King has done this first. And now other restaurants are starting to kind of follow this kind of trend, kind of going back to what made things work, instead of trying to push things that don't work. There's a lot of different photos. There's like one where it's glowing in the dark, which I like. I like that. Also, like how it like makes my phone change color too. I like the little background there. What the heck is that? Lights? Those are weird, look like eyes. I wonder if there's any Burger King locations with the older logo still around. I would assume not, but you never know. But that's really cool. I wanted to show this off though because I thought it'd be nice. Also, there's Target over here. We got a Target. Get ourselves a Target though. Got green doors too. Like Target's got a lot of people in the parking lot. Especially when that was like only a couple years after COVID. Yeah, that would make it though the oldest Burger King though. That's well, I mean there could be some others too, but I think that's the oldest one still around. I don't know. You guys get to see kind of what it looks like inside. I mean, there's not a lot of clear photos of it compared to the other Burger King, but that is the original Burger King. That's the original location. That's the original one that's still around. But apparently, yeah, the other one is, I think the other one, I'm hoping I'm not giving out false information, because it's been a while since I watched this YouTuber, but I think the other one was, actually, like, the other, Burger King, the other one, actually had, yeah, the other Burger King, actually, I don't know what happened there, like why it ended up becoming its own thing. Because I was thinking that would be the other one that'd be the original, but the other one's like all the way on the southern side, because that's where they originated from. So I don't know why that's the case there. But it's really crazy that there are like so many places that have kind of originated in the area. But yeah, a lot of them have originated in the area. So we got this. So they kind of in the middle. I saw one of his Pizza Hut videos. I didn't really finish watching it. Also, I like there's fall there too. Let's see that real quick. Oh, that's so pretty. Look how pretty that is. That's in October too. It doesn't look like that, unfortunately. It looks kind of, fall looked really nice last year, and it didn't look great because it was kind of dry, but it didn't look bad. But yeah, like 2012, I guess, it was a very pretty year. I wanted to kind of show off this little McDonald's here too. See if there's anything different about that. It does look like, though, it was one of those that got remodeled in 2012, though. But I don't know, it doesn't look as fancy, though, as the other one. God, I hate these stupid semis. Yeah, that one is kind of a weird location too, because it's got like the stuff in the middle there, but like the entire other part of the building is a little bit different. It's kind of weird. It's really weird though how they have that all set up. It looks like there's still a play area though, and there's a little slide, but it has that like design with the, like the other buildings with the colors and all that, like the one in Holt Summit, which is kind of interesting. Wonder why that is. That one actually looks more like a play area though than the one in Holt Summit did. I'm gonna show this one off though too, because I mean, why not, Because, I was gonna just show off some mainly Burger Kings, but I'm like, it's kind of a pain to kind of get in and out of here with this stuff, And this one kind of looked a little bit different. So dark in there, like how dark it is. I like how that little tree has like a nose on it. It's kind of weird though. Like it looks like it has a nose. I don't know if that was a coincidence or that's actually how it's supposed to look. Because I know when the McDonald's had their trees in the past, So I don't really know. Yeah, this is pretty nice though, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'm getting really tired though, because this took me so long to do. Like, I wasn't planning on taking this long to make this video. Oh my god, wait, that's 11 years ago. Look at that, that's 11 years ago. That's photos from 11 years ago. I've been getting a lot of 8s, but that's 11 years ago. Where have you been? Where have you been at? I haven't been posting a lot, but that's crazy though. Got a little park here. Got a little sand. That's a park. What is that? A train over there? No, that's not a. Wait, no, that is a train, isn't it? Yeah, that's a train. It's a flat train. I thought maybe it's a little bit wider, maybe. Or maybe it isn't a certain angle, because we do have that over there. Yeah, that is crazy. You got photos from that long ago, though. They got St. Patrick's Day there, decorating for St. Patrick's Day. That's 8 years ago. But 11 years ago would have been like, 2014 and all. It still would have been remodeled by then, but, it would have been, but, still the fact that they got, like, some of these places do have, that just shows you they can go back pretty far. I think that's the farthest, though. I don't know like, I've seen reviews go back further than that, but otherwise, I think that was pretty much all I saw there. But again, it doesn't mean there aren't, like, because I did find that one video, of a kid's birthday party at the McDonald's in Holt Summit, but, I don't know, but it's just that, it's a lot harder to find this stuff, because, again, when you search for things, it doesn't always pull up very well. But yeah, that was fun, showing you guys the Burger King, because I got to show you guys a couple McDonald's too. But I'm gonna probably just skip Kmart right now, because I was gonna do that, in a separate video anyway, because I decided on that, but I'm gonna just skip it, entirely right now, because I'm tired. I want to get ready for bed here. I'll have to take my medication though, but oh gosh. Sorry, I'm just so tired right now, so tired. Also, I like how this milk, does anybody else feel like this milk has does it look like a mustache? Is it supposed to look like a mustache like this? Or is that just a coincidence as well? I mean, doesn't it look like a mustache? Maybe that's the idea, because, they do say, that you could get yourself a milk mustache. I don't know. Also says DoorDash here. The name of the person, or is that? Oh yeah, Frank, I think I forgot. I think there's a way you can. I don't know. I don't know. I thought there was a way you can do it. I don't know. I mean, I probably eventually could probably figure out some stuff here, but I really would like to be able to show you guys some more photos and some of this stuff. But I mean, some of this stuff's also on Facebook of when I was little and my friends were little. But trying to access it is such a pain to do. It really is. But unfortunately, that's kind of where I'm at right now with this stuff. But hopefully, eventually, I could get it taken care of. But hey, at least I got to show you guys again some classic Burger King, because that's good, But for right now, though, I'm gonna go ahead and let things go from here, because I'm gonna go inside and get ready for bed. But anywho, I know these videos have been very long, but I've been showing you guys a lot of stuff. The Kmart one might be shorter. I don't know. It depends on, because I'm probably gonna show off a couple of them, because they're almost gone in the U.S. I mean, there's like one left, and a couple on the islands. But I think their Kmart's done. I think Kmart's finished. I don't know. I might even make a video just talking about that. I don't know, but yeah, I do think they're about finished, in the U.S. So, but yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up from here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And a trip back in time. I know it's not exactly going to the places, but I can't really get anywhere right now. And plus, I'm going to be getting a job here soon. I'm actually going to be working at Spirit Halloween. Hopefully, if I can get the ID thing figured out, because, I don't need my ID, but it sounds like we got everything worked out, but I don't know, because everything's been kind of screwed up since, I've went out of my dad's house into my mom's, because, I do want to get my own place eventually, so, yeah. But anywho, I will see you guys all later. Love you all. Have a nice, wonderful day. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.